We were fooled to think that we have to go out and search. You don't ever have to go out and search for something that already belongs to you. It's already yours. All you have to do is learn how to attract it and let it come to you. I have been attracting so much, like so many blessings and so many things, people, business ideas in my head. I've been like, y'all, my attraction game is getting so strong, and I want to share that with my stars. So you guys stay tuned, and I will share how to attract anything you want. Are you attracting the things that you deserve? And if not, it's really easy to do. Trust your girl, Mystique Moon. I'll lead the way, okay? Okay, y'all, so let's talk about attraction. What is attraction? How can you start to attract the things that you deserve in life? And just, all around, how does it work? Now, before we get into it, I did tell you that I was going to introduce a new candle on my different episodes. And so for the sake of this video, since we are talking about attraction, I want to introduce the I Am Attraction candle. This is the I Am Attraction candle. If you can see, I got it burning already, but it has the herbs, it has money in it. I started burning it this morning because I am on my attraction theme and I am attracting everything that I want right now. Okay, so tap into the candle workshop, honey. I will leave the description below so that you can order you a candle, an attraction candle. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes, the meaty meat and potatoes. What is attraction? How can you attract the things that you want in life? Why haven't you been attracting the things you want in life? Very, very simple. Y'all, a long time ago, I didn't understand what attraction was. And it wasn't that long ago, let me be honest. I didn't understand what attraction was. I used to go out and hammer things. I used to beat things up. Like, I used to feel like if I don't go out and get it, I will never have it. If I don't go out and hustle for it, I will never have it. If I don't pray, and work, I will never have it. So I would do those things and I still didn't get the things that I wanted. But it wasn't until I learned about the law of attraction that kind of changed the whole dynamic of my life and what it looks like for me and the things that I want to attract. So, are you attracting what you want? The first thing that you need to realize is attraction is how you move and deal and think about things. So for the sake of this video, let's talk about self-love. The confidence that you see in front of you, the glow, it was not always there. I used to portray it, but I never felt it because I had external confidence where the compliments is what drove me. But I didn't really have internal confidence because I would look at myself in the mirror. I used to feel like I was fat. I used to feel like I was ugly. I didn't like my teeth. Y'all see this gap right here? I didn't like my big forehead. And don't let me get started on my hair. That's how I felt on the inside. I didn't really love myself like that. I didn't really value myself. I didn't really have that self-confidence that I do now. And it was because I didn't understand what laws of attraction in this context mean. That you can simply do the steps to attract anything you want, okay? And when I learned that, I started applying the steps. And every single day I started feeling myself get more confidence. I started to feel when people would compliment me. At first I used to be like, thank you, but I didn't see it. I didn't feel it. But now when people compliment me, I feel it. I don't need a compliment now. I compliment myself. I can wake up in the morning, I look at myself in the mirror and I give myself those kudos and those compliments. And I tell myself, you are beautiful. You are radiant. You are everything. Okay. You are attraction. I say those words to myself, and that's how I attract confidence. And the more confidence I attract, the more I exude it. So let's get into these steps. In order for you to overcome mental weakness, you have to start to begin healing certain traumatic experiences in your life. You have to heal mother issues, father issues, impoverished mindset issues, lack issues. And the only way that you can start healing that is going back and digging into those things, figuring out what, when, why, how, and then moving forward. That's the first thing you need to do. You need to examine yourself. Ask yourself those tough questions. You have to ask yourself those tough questions, okay? So after you self-examine and you're digging and you're starting your healing process, you don't have to wait to heal, because healing is a journey. You probably will never stop healing, because you always unfold and unbox different layers as you're going throughout life, you know. So once you begin that journey of healing, then you can start your attraction. The second thing that you need to do is be very specific on what it is that you want to attract, okay? Now we're getting to the nitty gritty, because the universe only understands exactly what it is that you want, what it is that you would desire. We send so many mixed signals out to the universe because we're not specific on what we want. And I also want to say, be realistic. But that does not mean lower your limits and stuff like that. What I mean by be realistic, when you are setting your intentions on for your attraction, the things that you are attracting, you can't say, oh, I want to fly, or something goofy or something like, unrealistic. You have to be realistic where you are in your journey. You have to believe that you deserve these things that you are attracting. You have to believe it. If you don't believe it, if you write something down and you're like, this is unrealistic, I'll never get it, then you never will. You have to believe it. You have to be able to believe beyond what you can see when you are trying to attract, or when you are attracting. You have to be able to go beyond what you can see with your eyes. And that's really hard. That's why the first step is examining yourself. That's the first and foremost step, because you have to be able to believe without a shadow of a doubt that this thing, it will come to you in divine timing, and that you deserve it. You think it, you speak it, and you write it. This can come in the form of an affirmation, and you can insert whatever it is that you're manifesting. This is part of the work. And what that do is that tricks your mind into actually feeling like you deserve it and actually feeling like you have it. The thing about attraction is, you ever thought about a car, said that you wanted a car, and then you start seeing that car everywhere? You are attracting that car to you. And the more you do that, the more you think about it, the more you say it, the more you write it down. You don't have to write it down too many times. But the more you think about it, the more you say it, you become that. And what I mean by you become that, it becomes real. And taking the tangible steps makes it real, okay? So you have to make sure that you are writing it, saying it, and using it in affirmation. Now, this is the most obvious, the most obvious. Do the physical and financial work to get it. If you're trying to attract something that's physical or something that's materialistic, do the financial work, okay? Don't be afraid to dive into those finances. That's where I am in my journey. Money is energy. Let's just talk about it. Money is energy. If you're afraid of it, it's afraid of you. So if you're afraid to look at your credit, look at your finances, look at your debt, if you're afraid of that, trust, it's afraid of you. And this is a lesson that I'm recently just learning. I'm not going to front like y'all, like I got everything all together, okay? But like I said, don't be afraid to dive into those finances. Be very realistic. If you can afford to get a financial planner, do it. But if you can't, that's cool too. Write down your debt. Write down your income. Start eliminating that. Go find you a debt consolidation company or a fix your credit situation. Go and do the financial work. Discipline your mind to spend minimum. And make sure whatever that thing is, physical thing that you are attracting, make sure it's in alignment with your life. I probably should have put that as like number 2. Make sure that it's in alignment with your life. If you're doing some physical, like inner attraction, like confidence, do the inner work. Look at yourself in the mirror every day and believe that you are beautiful. Look at yourself in the mirror every day and believe you are worthy of love. And that's how attraction works. You have to believe it. If you don't believe it, just because you can't see it, it will never come to you. All right? So that's all I have for today. You guys, thank you for listening to my YouTube channel. Thank you for coming and visiting me. I love you so much, each and every one of you. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to She Sound Out Podcast on YouTube. Hit the notification bell so when my videos come out, you'll be notified. All right? Now, that's all I have for you today. Remember, self-preservation is the first law of nature. You have to learn to love yourself before you can love anything and anyone in this beautiful existence. All right?